Hi friends, how are you? Welcome to our cooking stories. Let's try out some yummy, healthy, easy delicacies together. Kunafa is considered to be the king of all Middle Eastern desserts. It's a most loved treat, especially during Ramadan and Eid days. It's a perfect combination of crispy pastry with soft, gooey filling in sugary sweet syrup. Today we are making two types of kunafa, the cream version and the cheese version. First, let's start with the sugar syrup. Pour some water into a pan. The measurements given are for 2 kunafas. If you are making only 1 kunafa, 1 cup of water is fine and 1 cup of sugar. Here I am making 2 types of kunafa, the cheese version and the cream version, so I added 2 cups of sugar as well. Cook on medium heat until the sugar is completely dissolved. Once the syrup starts bubbling, continue cooking it for another 5 to 10 minutes. You'll notice the syrup becomes thicker. Add lemon juice and rose water and mix. Turn off the heat and let the syrup cool while we prepare kunafa. Now let's make the yummy cream filling for the kunafa. That is kunafa number 1. In small saucepan off the heat, whisk together milk, cream, sugar and cornstarch until well combined, and cornstarch should dissolve completely without any visible lumps. The measurements given for the cream filling are for 250 grams of kunafa dough. If you prefer to make only cream kunafa with the whole dough, that is 500 grams, you can double all the measurements given initially for the cream filling. Set the saucepan over medium-high heat and bring to a full boil, whisking constantly. Continue to boil for about 1 minute until the mixture thickens and large bubbles form around the surface. Remove the saucepan from the heat and whisk in rose water, which is optional and I forgot to add in here. Now to the main ingredient of kunafa, that is kunafadough or kataifi, which is available fresh or frozen. It's easier to break into pieces when it is frozen. Over a large bowl, shred the kunafa dough into 1-inch long pieces. You can shred it into pieces with your hands or cut it with a knife or with scissors. Kunafa dough is a phyllo pastry which resembles vermicilli pastry. It's readily available in Middle East stores. However, if you don't find, you can replace it with vermicilli or phyllo pastry and shred it. You can also make kunafa using semolina or simply bread. Shred the bread into pieces and use it like the dough. Pour 1 cup of melted ghee or butter evenly over kunafa dough. Mix the butter and kunafa shreds, making sure it gets well coated and every strand is glistening. This is to ensure that your kunafa will be baked into one crispy brown kunafa. Let's prepare the next filling, that is cheese filling, for 250 grams of dough. For 250 grams of dough, we take 250 grams of cheese, which is traditionally Arabic cheese. But we are substituting it here with mozzarella cheese, which is readily available. The cheese is usually salty, so it's good to mix with some sugar and rose water for the flavor. Now let's prepare the pans for baking by spreading ghee generously. You can always substitute ghee with butter, but the authentic flavor of kunafa comes with ghee. Sometimes ghee is not easily available, or some people might not like the flavor of ghee. You can substitute it with butter. It's good to clarify the butter before using it by removing the milk solids. Transfer 2/3 amount of kunafa into a prepared pan and firmly press it on the bottom and up the sides. Making a wall with kunafa around the sides of the pan will help contain the filling during the baking process and prevent from burning. Pack it as tightly as possible with the help of the bottom of a cup. Add the cream mixture and pat down into an even layer. Scatter on the remaining third of the kunafa over the cream filling. Lightly press it on. This is a very easy, simple to follow recipe. I hope you all will surely try out and let us know your feedback. Some people like cream kunafas like me, and others like cheese kunafas like my husband. So if you have such mixed tastes at home, it's good to prepare both. Repeat the same process with the second kunafa. Don't forget to add in your valuable feedback suggestions in the comments below. Over here we are adding the cheese mixture. You can freeze the kunafa for later use as well. Cover it up with a cling film or aluminium foil and store it up in the freezer and take it out whenever you are ready to bake. Preheat the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. Transfer the pan to the oven and bake for 45 to 60 minutes or until the top and the sides of the kunafa are deep golden brown in color. Use a knife to push the side of the kunafa to check the color. The longer it bakes, the crunchier it gets. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel with the bell icon for more such yummy recipes. Remove the kunafa from the oven and immediately pour on about 3/4 of the scented syrup, starting from the edges and moving towards the center in a circular motion, making sure to cover the entire surface. Reserve leftover syrup for drizzle over while serving. I hope you share these simple recipes with your friends and family and enjoy. Let the kunafa rest for 5 to 10 minutes to allow for all the syrup to soak in. Then flip on to a serving platter. Ta-da! Kunafa is best enjoyed while the filling is still gooey and warm. If there are any leftovers, you can store it in the refrigerator and warm it up in the oven or microwave. Decorate with grinded or whole pistachios as per your liking. Cut it into wedges and serve right away.